I grew up playing sports, and I remember seeing so many dads on the sidelines, and mine was never there. And I remember thinking like that, is that normal? You know, is that supposed to happen? You know, and my mom was there, but it was just different, you know. The one thing my mom couldn't be is a father to me. So it was hard to see other dads cheering on their son. And I didn't have that. I remember my mom gathered us together in the living room of this little townhouse we were in. My sister would have been 13 years old, my older sister, and then my younger sisters and brother, they were younger than me, and I was only about 10 years old. My mom began to explain how my father was selling drugs and that he got caught and went to prison. And all of us were just sitting listening to this story, kind of in shock, not really knowing what that meant, but that he was going to be gone for a very, very long time and we weren't going to see him again. It wasn't until I was 19 years old that I saw my father again in Tijuana, Mexico, just briefly for an afternoon, and I haven't seen him since. So several weeks back, we started the discussion about God behind bars, and I started to think about my childhood, and I started to think about how it could have been totally different if my father would have experienced God in a real way while he was in prison. And it just was surreal to me thinking about it, and I just knew I needed to be involved some way, somehow. So I prayed about it and made the decision that I wanted to help start this and do what I can to just reach people who need Jesus. There's something about the presence of Dad that impacts the family, and there's something about how my sisters grew up not knowing how a man should be, not understanding how men ought to treat women, and then also growing up with my little brother who I had to kind of step into that role to be a dad in his life. It's only by the grace of God, you know, that I'm able to share and talk about it, but I'm still impacted by it. I'm still working things out. That's why this is so important to me, because it's literally changing lives. And that's why I think it's critical. It's life-changing. It's what Jesus wants.